Carmen Hearts2Hearts updates did not arrive with noise or spectacle, but with something far more powerful. A steady warmth that spread quietly across timelines as her live moments in Fukuoka captured attention through sincerity and presence. Today's updates surrounding Carmen of Hearts2Hearts unfolded as a gentle, but undeniable reminder of why her presence resonates so deeply with fans. As clips and images from Town Live 2025-26 in Fukuoka, Japan, began circulating across social platforms, and immediately drew attention not through dramatic staging but through emotional clarity. Carmen appeared on the big screen mid-performance, microphone held close, expression soft yet focused, delivering her lines with a calm confidence that translated effortlessly even through fan-recorded footage. Her styling remained intentionally approachable, a white cap worn casually, simple layered outfit, and minimal accessories that kept the focus on her voice and expressions rather than visual excess. In multiple clips, her eyes closed briefly while singing, a small but telling detail that fans quickly associated with vocal immersion, rather than performance theatrics. This choice of presence over projection became one of the most discussed elements of the day, as fans noted how Carmen's delivery felt lived in rather than rehearsed, her voice steady, controlled, and emotionally anchored. The crowd response visible in wide shots reinforced the impact, with light sticks glowing steadily and the audience visibly engaged, creating an atmosphere that felt communal rather than overwhelming. Beyond the vocal moments, Carmen's interactions with fans added another layer to today's updates, images showing her waving gently, smiling without rush, and acknowledging the audience with relaxed gestures quickly gained traction, not because they were flashy but because they felt personal. This approachability is a defining element of Carmen's appeal. She does not dominate the space but shares it, allowing fans to feel included rather than observed from a distance. Posts highlighting her Japanese introduction alongside fellow member Juin further emphasized Hearts2Hearts' growing comfort on international stages, with Carmen speaking clearly and confidently, signaling respect for the local audience while maintaining her natural tone. This balance between professionalism and warmth reinforced the sense that today's appearance was not just another stop on a tour schedule but a meaningful exchange. Fan reactions throughout the day reflected this sentiment, with repeated emphasis on her live vocal stability, her calm stage demeanor, and the way she seems to ground the performance environment. Comments described her as soothing, steady, and emotionally reassuring, words that consistently appear when fans discuss Carmen's live appearances. The repetition of these descriptors across unrelated posts suggests a shared interpretation, rather than isolated hype. Visually, today's clips revealed a performer who understands the power of restraint. Carmen's movements were measured, her posture relaxed, and her facial expressions allowed to change naturally with the song, rather than being fixed for the camera. This authenticity translated strongly on the large venue screens, where even subtle smiles and small waves carried weight. The Hearts2Hearts track performed, Pretty Please, benefited from this approach, with Carmen's delivery adding softness and emotional continuity to the group's overall sound. Rather than competing for attention within the formation, she anchored the performance through consistency, giving the song room to breathe. The result was a set of updates that felt cohesive rather than fragmented, each image and clip reinforcing the same narrative of comfort and presence. Timing also played a role in why today's updates resonated, as Hearts2Hearts' growing visibility in Japan places increased attention on how members communicate across cultures. Carmen's ability to remain natural while adapting linguistically and atmospherically positioned her as a stabilizing figure within the group's international activities. Fans interpreted this not as calculated strategy but as genuine ease, which further strengthened emotional attachment. By the end of the day, what stood out most was not a single viral frame but the collective tone of the updates. Calm, warm, and grounded, Carmen did not command attention through volume or spectacle. She invited it through steadiness, offering fans a sense of reassurance that lingered long after the clip stopped playing. Today's Carmen Hearts2Hearts updates may have been quiet in presentation, but they spoke clearly, reinforcing her identity as a performer whose strength lies in emotional reliability, and whose presence turns even brief live moments into lasting impressions. Closing_150_300_charts today, as Carmen updates did not aim to overwhelm, they aimed to connect, leaving fans with a sense of warmth and calm that lingers beyond the stage, and reminding everyone that quiet presence can be the strongest form of impact.